Disaster.
Yeah, we live. Let me just go on
All
YouTube.
all
Let me just go on
those.
YouTube and
Okay.
show and share the link. No, this one. What's the back here? Let me put it like this. Yeah, just let me just share the link now, and we're good to go. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Sorry. Okay, let's go. I prefer my thing horizontal. Yeah, I like that. Let's go. Yo, how you doing, bro?
All them damn hoops you had to jump through just to fucking start this stream. Oh my god, that. I
What
apologize.
you just say? What did you just say?
I said all those hoops you had to jump through in order to start a stream.
Nah, that was crazy today. Today
Speaking
was
of hoops,
crazy.
let's talk hoops.
Let's talk hoops. Let's talk hoops, man. I feel like KD in the Rockets right now.
Can we
Gotta
not
carry
talk
all
about
the
that, please?
man. We gotta talk about. But first, let's talk
Okay.
about like it's crazy that we're talking about how dominant Boston was in game one, and then there was an upset the very next day
I
between
mean,
Boston versus Philly.
like I wasn't out here calling them the 2017 Warriors, right?
Obviously,
They're prone to that. It was just a bad team effort all around. It wasn't really much I can say. They just played poorly, in my opinion.
I saw a stat which Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown contributed to 87 out of 96 total points for the team. Because Tatum had like almost a triple double, right? 19,
Yeah,
14,
yeah,
and 9.
yeah,
But it was
exactly.
inefficient. It was on 19 shots. Jalen Brown was like, if you watch the stats, you think Jalen Brown had a very great game. But once you watch the game,
No,
it'll be
not
like,
really.
some shots, especially a lot of the threes he took, they
Yeah,
weren't necessary. Even Tatum, like some of the pull up fast break three, like yo, you look maybe like you're losing the lead, like slow it down, don't take the three.
yeah.
But yeah,
Honestly,
but at the end of the day, like VJ Edgecombe scoring 30 is an anomaly. At least in my point of view, at this point of his career.
like no, no, no. He is a very good player. That's what I was saying.
Obviously.
They were just beat. This was I don't have many notes on this particular game.
Hmm.
It was just a bad game,
Hmm.
and they're prone to those. It wasn't a situation where like we're watching them against the Knicks last year where they're blowing these leads in consecutive games.
Exactly.
I feel like we see the next game, and then from that we can see
Judge.
where they're at, right? Because VJ Edgecombe was playing like a superstar out there, and he's good.
Exactly.
Like the kid is good, and I do say kid because I'm at that point where I'm officially older than NBA players. That this is
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy.
But the kid is good. He's good. He was hitting tough shots, driving to the rim. He was just good all around. Tyrese Max, he was good. The Sixers had a good team effort.
They did
Uh,
what they were supposed to do in game one. At the end of the day, if you have to keep up with this Boston team, you have to score points and you have to play fast. And that's what they
yeah,
did. Rich
yeah,
Edgecombe got the ball on the run, attack the rim, attack the
yeah.
rim. Same with Tyrese Max. And that's how they should keep playing against Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Because once the defense said, the only guy that's the capable scorer, I mean, Paul George can go off, but he's not the same Paul George anymore. So, like, it's only
Yeah.
Tyrese Max that's the capable scorer, like, in a 5v5 setting.
Mm-hmm. Um, let's pivot to something that I found interesting.
All right, all right.
Cleveland, Toronto.
Oh, yeah, it was an
Um,
interesting game.
because like here's the thing. Toronto is a very good defensive team. They've
Of
got they've
course.
got Scotty Barnes, they've got Jamal Shed, Brandon Ingram
They
has been
got they got
playing.
size. They got size. Like, all
Here's
of
the
them
thing.
was like
Here's the
six.
thing, though. Here's the thing that I noticed, at least.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong. They do have size, but they don't have size like that. You feel me? Because they have size in the fact that
Yo, that's
they.
crazy.
No, what I'm saying is, pause.
Yo.
What I'm saying is, they got size at the guard position. They got big
Yeah,
wings.
yeah.
They got length and all that, but they don't have bigs. Like
Yeah, that is
they
true.
have Jakob Poeltl, but their bigs aren't as athletic as Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. And I think I
Exactly.
saw like what an aggressive Evan Mobley is capable of doing to undersized players, right? Playing against those wings, he was being real aggressive. I love that from him. But
Man,
also I
that's
was gonna
why.
say, I was seeing a stat about half court, half court efficiency, points per possession,
All
and
right.
Cleveland has had the most half court possessions and has been the most efficient by far.
Wow.
Which that's why I started off with how many good defenders Toronto has,
Mhm.
and to have that contrast, it just signals that maybe they are a bigger threat than we think,
That we expected.
or the Raptors are just way worse than we thought.
Yeah. I
Shout out
think
to
it's a
Brandon Ingram celebrating 420. What was he doing out there? Dribbling the ball off his foot.
bro,
Those shots he was
I
taking
can't
after he
defend them.
complained after the first game, that was horrible. Yeah, that was horrible. But shout out, this is what happens when you have a healthy Cavs team, which was very improbable if they kept Darius Garland,
Obviously.
right? And just the experience of having we
James
can we can
Harden.
we can talk trash about James Harden's playoffs performances all day, but
But he's a leader.
here's the thing. He is a great playmaker. He is an amazing playmaker. And we can only hope that he doesn't have any meltdown these playoffs, right? But when he's not stinking the bed, which I'm gonna be real, he has done a couple of times in his career in the playoffs, he's got the Cavs firing on all cylinders.
Mm,
You feel me? He gets Evan Mobley going, he gets Jared Allen going, he gets their shooters going. And Donovan
mm.
Mitchell can really focus on getting to his own shot, getting to his spots.
Exactly.
And yeah, they have a great offense, they have a great defense. They might give, the Celtics some work, even the
They
Pistons.
might. They might definitely. I agree. And one thing I'll tell you is this. I think one thing about Donovan Mitchell that maybe a lot of people don't see. I've always seen him as probably as a scorer, a top five scorer in the league.
Hmm.
Like, he's a capable guy. Like, if he had his own team, he could probably average right now 35 points, 34, 35 points. He's that type of scorer. Plus, he plays fast and he shoots a lot of threes. That's why he scored 70 points in a game before. So, James Harden, I leave it. You saw last season how much work he had to do in the playoffs, like playmaking, trying to score, and
Hmm.
it wasn't working. This year, he's scoring 30, but you don't even feel like he has 30.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
only watch the special, you're like, yo, Donovan Mitchell had 30, but he only took
The
16
game is
shots.
coming easier to him. He's
Exactly.
just having an easier time to do what he can do best. Like he can get to spots.
Exactly.
He can do anything on a basketball court offensively. Like he can get to the rim. He has his spots in the mid range, that right elbow.
Mm.
He can shoot off the dribble, off the catch, off a
Floaters.
pin down. He's he's great. He's amazing.
You name it.
I've always been big on Donovan Mitchell. Like I love Devin Booker. I love Anthony Edwards, and I love Jalen Brown. But like to me, Donovan Mitchell has always been like
No,
over
he's the
those
better
guys.
scorer out the three of them. He's the better
Yeah,
scorer.
for sure. The only ones who can give him some work there are Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brown, only because they're great defensively. But I feel like Donovan Mitchell, he's because he's undersized, right? He has a
Mm.
natural
He's
disadvantage,
six
but
one.
yeah, but he makes the most of it as opposed to someone who now we can pivot to the Hawks and the Knicks. What did I
Yeah,
tell you? What did I? There's a stat I saw. Um, I don't know. It was a stretch. It was a stretch. I think it was the third quarter. I don't remember. But the Hawks made 18 shots while both Cat and Brunson were on the court, and
yeah,
14 of those shots were targeting one of them as the primary defender, right?
yeah.
That's what I told you. Like, if the Hawks get smart and target these two and just put them in actions every time, the Knicks can't do anything about that. I mean, they can, but it's hard. You feel me?
One thing I saw, bro, I saw a clip where like this guy, Jalen Brunson, I love him. He was literally doing the cha-cha dance, bro. You're like, I think they hit him like with a twin, like a step back. I just saw him move. Like I'm like, yo, my guy is struggling out here. My guy is
Yeah, yeah,
struggling. Cause I watched
exactly.
the beginning of the game. I'm like, this game is reps. And then the Hawks just started
Shout out
catching
CJ
up.
McCollum, Sato, Jonathan Kaminga.
Man, I'll tell
What
you
they
something. He's the greatest player to never make an All Star game. Cause he should be
but
at least a 5-time All Star.
I feel like I don't know. He has competition. I feel like Mike Conley was really solid,
He was,
right?
but he wasn't no
But
CJ McCollum, man. CJ McCollum has
man,
averaged 20 for 12, 10 plus years in a row.
yeah, yeah, he's really underrated. But
Like
like how
that
is he
mid
gonna be
range.
a? But how is he gonna be an all-star in the West with those guards that they've had?
Exactly.
That was never
I
gonna
think,
happen, unfortunately.
and now in the East is not that easy because the East is crowded with guards. But one thing I want to say about the Hawks, I'm really impressive how they weren't like usually young teams when they go into the Madison Square Garden they might feel like any type of pressure to perform, be selfish, get out of the game plan, but nah, they stick to the game plan. They attack the Knicks. Now one thing they gotta do is go home and take two,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
guarantee those two
I
wins at
was
home.
gonna
But then
say,
because the Knicks, my thing, sorry to interrupt, but my thing with the
no, it's okay.
Knicks is the thing I've been telling you the whole time. I don't trust Mikal Bridges.
Mm.
He looks too shaky. He's not consistent.
I saw a
And
tweet.
and they don't have bench scoring that allows you for your starters. Like let's say if their starters are not clicking, they can't win games because their bench is not producing. Like Jordan Clarkson was supposed to be that dude to score buckets, but he's not getting
Nah,
buckets.
Jordan Clarkson has been trash all season, to be honest.
Alvarado, he can get buckets here and there, but it's more of a catch and shoot player
I saw a
defender.
tweet. I saw a tweet. This dude was like, I would have broke my hand so fast calling a timeout if I saw Mikal Bridges take the last shot.
Man, what was he doing when he did that thing?
I don't even remember. I think it was just
It
a
was a
case of
step back. One
no no no
dribble
no
pull
no
up
no no no
step back.
no no no. They had no timeouts left actually, but the broadcast said they had timeouts left. So they had to just throw the ball ahead, and Mikael Bridges was there, and he shot the baseline jumper. Just didn't go in. Here's the thing: I don't understand why. Like Cat is a great offensive player,
Mm,
and I mean that not just because of his shooting.
mm.
He can also play in the post, right?
Yeah,
Why did they not attack Jonathan Kaminga? Jonathan Kaminga was guarding Cat.
exactly. You know why they didn't take Jordan? Because sometimes, bro, is this the thing I keep saying about Cat? No matter how much size he has, it's soft.
Fairs,
That's
fairs.
is the reality. It's soft because it's common sense. You see someone you play basketball. Even Jalen Brunson is a point guard. He
Mm-hmm.
posts ups. This dude
Yeah,
doesn't want to post up. It's that simple.
yeah, yeah,
It's like the same thing with like the difference between him and Giannis. Giannis is not soft, but look at Giannis. Like why he didn't work with Dame. People are like nah, because Giannis didn't want to do no pick and rolls. You're like
yeah.
fuck that. I get the
He's a
ball.
horrible
Dame go to the
screener.
corner. Exactly.
Giannis is a horrible screener. My goodness, how can
But
someone
let's.
that large be so horrible at?
He's not the only one. There's another guy I'm forgetting now. He's also horrible at screening. But I remember. Let's move into.
I was
I
gonna
think the
say,
Lakers.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We're gonna have to talk about them eventually. Like, look, let me
You start. You start since it's your team. I'll let you start.
let me remove myself from the team discourse and just say, I tried. I've been a Kevin Durant hater my whole life. I tried to make it work because he's the star player in my team now.
Mhm.
I was actually glazing him the whole season. The My Next Chapter with the Rockets logo. Don't ever compare this man to LeBron James in your life. Ever. This man is getting double teamed. He does not know what to do. Even worse than that. First of all. Ime, okay, we'll get back to Ime.
Let's
This
start with
this nigga
KD
Kevin.
because I also want to talk about KD.
Yeah, we'll let me wrap up on KD. This nigga KD cannot handle a fucking hedge at fucking half court. I apologize for my French. Excuse my
Nah,
French.
nah, nah. Don't worry, don't worry. Like
Um,
you even saw his off-ball movement, bro. What the fuck was he doing? Literally, like pedal
that's
back and
just that's
forth.
just the Rockets offense being trash in general. But here's the thing: why did Kevin Durant think that what was working on him, being hedged, being double teamed at half court? Why did he think that would work against LeBron James? I saw a clip of him hedging LeBron James. What? Why would you do that? Don't ever compare this man LeBron James in
Man,
your life.
that's what I told you last time. You can't double team LeBron, bro. You
He
you you
plays
double team the
Kevin
smartest guy in
Durant
the
plays
league.
checkers. He's an amazing basketball player. He's an amazing scorer, but he's playing checkers out there. LeBron is playing chess.
And you saw that play, just that play where LeBron did this, like chill, chill, backdoor cut, dunk to
Bro,
seal the game.
Ime Udoka literally coached the team that swept Kevin Durant. Why would you think to put him on ball? You
Exactly.
know this. You know this. You beat him with this. Why would you put him on ball?
I remember that time. Like we even talk about it. Like man, it's time to start having some real conversation about this nigga KD. Because the way Jason Tatum locked him up, that's serious.
Yeah, yeah,
Jason Tatum Al Horford as well, because he was like at the back of the double team. It was
yeah.
horrible. Like this dude couldn't dribble the ball literally. And the
Nigga
thing with
got blocked
KD,
like 3 times on his jump shot. He cannot move. You feel
one
me?
thing I'll say though is this: Kawhi has the same problem like reading double teams, but at least Kawhi is like what I have to say about Kawhi. He's more strong with the ball. He doesn't just lose the ball
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
easily.
Kawhi has underrated handles. He has good handles.
KD, he has like there's a difference between having ball control and having like handles. He
Yeah,
has handles,
people think
but
having
he can't
handles
control the
is like
ball.
being shifty, like no, having handles is handling the ball, being able to get to your spots,
Exactly.
not being knocked off of your spots when you're being pressured. You feel me? and Kawhi has that on lock. KD
Definitely.
has a nice crossover, but when shit gets tough, when he gets pressured,
You can't dribble.
exactly, exactly, and it's okay because like he's 7 foot tall. That's bound to happen, but you have to learn to not put him in these situations to begin with. I
You
feel
know why
like
he's dealing with these things?
why?
It's because he never addressed his weaknesses in his prime.
Yeah,
Instead of addressing his weakness and working on it, what did this nigga do?
he ran from the
Ran
grind.
away from the grind.
He ran from the
If he
grind.
had stayed in OKC, work things because listen, people can talk about that series. Everyone, the thing is, I hate about KD winning those two rings with Golden State, like, is because how people perceive the series. Like people that didn't watch the series, they say like it was Russell Westbrook's fault. Well, Westbrook was playing probably the best basketball I've seen him play for between game 1 to 4.
Kevin Durant was shooting tour dates those last 3 games.
Bro,
Horrible.
even the
Horrible.
first games,
I don't even remember the
Westbrook,
first games because they won.
people
All I
don't remember
remember
he
was
played bad. Because the first game, Westbrook had 7 steals, they won. Game 2,
mm,
they lost. Game 3, they win. Game 4, Russ has like a 36-point triple double. He makes like 6 3, something crazy.
hmm
KD, he only needed to deliver one good game between 5 to 7.
stank it up. Stank it up. Here's the thing.
That's
KD suffers from, he's very good. He's very good. But sometimes when you're very good, you suffer from a little bit of delusion, right? I remember
exactly.
KD in a Twitter space talking about, I don't know, his impact offensively. He was talking to Legend of Winning, those YouTube
Mm.
niggas, right? And KD literally cannot fathom that he is not the same player because to him being extremely efficient at mid range is the same thing as him driving to the basket in his earlier years,
It's
which is
not.
it's not because you're not bending the defense. You are putting points on the board, but you're not making the defense have to rotate because of your gravity, creating opportunities for everyone else. And I feel like it's been like that his whole career, especially because he's 7 foot tall and he can beat anyone in isolation. He thinks
Exactly.
that's what it's all about, you feel me? But it's not.
It's not.
That's the difference
But
between him and LeBron James, because LeBron James could have played that way his whole life and he would have been a successful basketball player, but he wouldn't be as successful as he is now, you know?
and the thing we gotta give respect to LeBron. Look, this season when they need him to play center, he played center.
hmm
They need him to play point guard. He's playing point guard. They have needed him to play small forward. He did play as a wing, run the
LeBron James
fast
is the
break.
only player who has a season listed at every position. He's played every position, like for a full season. Like
Exactly.
you cannot dismantle Hustle. That is, in my eyes, the greatest basketball player I've ever seen play. You feel me?
Man,
Always.
I love Kobe Bryant. You know how much I love Kobe Bryant, like as a scorer and stuff. But if you want to look about like let's say I have a son and I want to teach him how to play basketball,
I'm
I'm gonna show
showing
him
him LeBron James.
I'm gonna show
I,
him LeBron.
I mean,
Because
honestly,
LeBron is not like he's great at one thing. He's just
hmm
very good at everything,
hmm
and that makes him special. Because this dude rebounds, passes,
scores.
scores,
They try
defense.
to they try to say he couldn't shoot. He hit Toronto with
He's
I don't know how many fadeaways in 2018 just
he's
playing
not a
off
great
the
shooter, but he can make shots.
he can make shots, you feel me? He's not Stephen Curry, but that's not what you need from him.
He's 6'9". He doesn't need to do that. The only player in the NBA right now that seem like similar attributes because they've tried to do the LeBron comparison with Ben Simmons, Scotty Barnes, all these dudes. But the only guy I see that has like kinda of a same like is kind of taking the same path is Tatum.
Mm,
But Tatum is not as athletic as LeBron, not
mm,
even close.
not even close.
And the IQ, he's working on it, but LeBron's IQ is just out of this world.
Yeah, Yeah.
but it's probably the only player in the NBA I see like leveling up kind of to that LeBron. Obviously, Jokic is like for me, he's even smarter than LeBron, and I love LeBron's IQ.
Hmm.
But
Let's
yeah,
now that you've touched on Jokic, let me pivot to
the
Nuggets
Jokic.
Wolves. I feel
Mm,
like two important things. What Jaden McDaniel said was real. They were just doing anything to them boys. Them boys were not guarding. I seen
mm.
Jamal Murray get blown by. I've seen I've seen Jamal Murray get blown by. Nikola Jokic is right there. He's not doing anything. He's not doing
Either
anything.
you know he's not doing anything. We both know he's
But
not gonna
no,
do
no, I'm
anything
saying he could at least try. You feel me? But he's
to
not doing
shift.
anything. Yeah, but his shot has been horrible. His shot has been horrible to the point where he's shooting air balls, right? And I think that's messing with his confidence. This should be a series that the Nuggets have in the bag, you feel me? But then I went and looked
You
at
know what
what the team
happens
said.
when a team has your number so many times, that stays in the back of your mind. Like the Lakers when they played the Nuggets.
But here's the thing though,
Nope.
here's the thing though. The thing with Jokic's shot, I went and looked at the stats. His last 150 attempts he's been shooting like 30%. So it's been a
Oh,
thing through the end of the season, right? And that is I feel like that leads into everything else, like his touch on his floater. Now he's not taking certain shots. He's doing a dump off into someone that's surrounded, you feel me? Just poor
mm.
decisions. And I feel like that's messing with the whole team confidence just because of how important he is offensively, right? And teammates just not making open shots as well. I seen Jamal Murray break a lot of open threes that he should make. Cam Johnson that's been trash all season, and let's not even get into that.
Man, Cam Johnson, man, they should just throw it in the trash bag, man. They should wrap that up, man.
Man, at least if they still had MPJ, man. My
Bro,
goodness.
they was hating on MPJ, but that dude was making shots while he had no shoulder, bro. This
Uh-huh.
nigga Cam just has both shoulders, and he can't hit a shot. And he was supposed to be a defender. Like we could throw like Michael Porter Jr. is not a defender, but he's 6'11".
Mm-hmm.
This dude is 6'6". He's not getting no stops, man. What are we doing?
Exactly.
Tim
Exactly.
Hardaway Jr. has become the wing defender.
Man, shit's hilarious. What I will say is, my thoughts have not changed with the Wolves. Everything I said in the first episode stands. This was just an example of them firing on all cylinders, everything going their way so they can win, right?
I still think they're not gonna win. 'Cause I don't think because
No,
Jaden
no, no.
McDaniels can talk all that
That's what I'm
shit,
saying.
but his
That's what I'm
offensive
saying.
game is not that consistent.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna win. I think this game, the fact that they won this game is a testament to what we were saying. They need a lot of things to go their way so they can win, and a lot of things did go their way this game, and they still only won by 5 points. You feel me?
Exactly. And speaking
So yeah,
of Tim Hardaway Jr., Keldon Johnson won the Sixth Man of the Year award.
you know, I don't really care about the six man of the year
But
award.
that award, as I think, like that award has started to lose its true value, if you know what I'm saying. Because
Mm,
six man usually supposed to be the best player off the bench.
most awards. You seen what happened with MIP? Has that been announced yet?
I think they're gonna announce it today.
Okay, but you've seen the finalists, right? Even
Exactly.
when Lowry won it, when fucking Ja won it, it's
Like
kind
the
of
Ja
missing.
Morant, I never understood.
Me neither, but these awards are kind of losing their meaning. I hope that they can regain that meaning, but the way the voters are, why
I
does
think they
Kendrick
just
Perkins get a
they're
vote?
gonna announce an award right now. Let me see which one is it.
But legit,
They they announced the sportsmanship award. Let's see.
okay, okay, okay. I think I saw that. Wasn't that Derek White?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your preview to the speak? Since we talk about the Nuggets, let's stay here and talk about what's your preview for today's game three at the
Game
Target Center
three.
in Minnesota.
All I can say is I hope that Jokic can get his shot going
Mm.
because if he does, because they've been playing heavy drop on him,
Mm,
like the heaviest drop. And if Rudy Gobert is playing drop, you know, that's already game over for you, you know,
mm.
because how you can say anything you want about Rudy Gobert if he's just roaming around the rim, not having to worry about guarding Nikola Jokic, like
Mm.
you're not gonna score on that Wolves defense. I mean, you are, but it's gonna be difficult, way more difficult than it needs to be, right?
When they play against Minnesota, Jokic can't really be a passer. And we saw that in 2024. Remember in 2024 when they're down 2-0, Jokic was being a passer. Then
Here's the
game
thing,
3,
though.
game 4, Jokic scores 30, then he scores 40. Then game
Here's the
5, he
thing,
scores
though.
something like 50. Then they up 3-2. Then they resorted back to passing. They lost. When it comes
He-
to play against Minnesota, he has to go at Rudy Gobert, make sure Rudy Gobert gets into foul trouble, and stay aggressive.
But here's the thing. Not disagreeing with you,
Mm.
but Nikola Jokic couldn't afford to pass those times because he was being guarded by Cat, and that allows Rudy Gobert to do what he does best instead of
Yeah.
trying to guard Jokic one on one is focusing on everything else. You feel me? So
Yeah.
he's on Aaron Gordon, which is not who's not a threat to score on ball, so he can focus on their ball handlers, trying to muck up the passing lanes, trying to protect the paint a little better. You feel me?
Exactly.
I feel like it's just in this specific scenario where they don't have Cat, it's just a matter of him getting his shot back so Gobert can guard him more tightly.
And Aaron Gordon is a better player now, in my opinion. He's a better shooter now. But the only thing I'll say, I don't see him with that confident because his hamstring. I feel like I think the NBA has to address this problem because a lot of dudes are dealing with weird hamstring problems. Look at Jalen Dub,
It's
back
what
out.
happens when you have that much movement. You feel me? Like they didn't used to have this much movement back then, right? Like you'll watch a game from the 90s and sometimes niggas are jogging into their sets. You feel me? I'm not saying that they weren't explosive. They would explode in short bursts. Now it's like every possession they have to explode,
But
explode, explode, explode.
I don't
To
think that's
run
the
off the
problem. You know
paint.
why? Because
What?
you look at the most experienced dudes, they don't get injured. They don't have those injuries. We can
The
talk
thing
about Kawhi, but Kawhi doesn't get those injuries. Westbrook doesn't get those injuries. LeBron doesn't get these injuries. These young guys, they're always getting these injuries. So I think it has to do with the training. These
mm,
dudes are not lifting.
mm,
They're not lifting like they should be lifting, if you know what I'm saying.
I
They're
feel you.
doing too much like band work and stuff. And the band work is good if you're not doing heavy sports, you know. You're someone
Mm,
that just does jogs and stuff like. But I can say that from personal experience. Like when you do band work, it doesn't really build resistance and strength. So that muscle becomes you think it's because like you stretching the muscle, but it really needs to strengthen and not stretching. These dudes are too focused on pilates, all that stuff. They're not really building strength.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
But let's move on into the Pistons Magic game.
Um, about this game, all I can say is, game one was kind of a fluke. I
Mm,
think,
mm.
Orlando just isn't that good in my opinion. They can be, but they're not.
They poorly coach offensively at least.
Yeah, and this game, not this game specifically, right? Because Kate Cunningham's my favorite player, but I don't know. I feel like this just shows somebody, if somebody at home wasn't sure of his impact, they should see it through this game and the first one, but this one, right? Like they ride on him a lot, pause offensively,
No, it's
right?
true. They highly depend on him.
Yeah, exactly. And that is a problem for their team. You feel me? It's been working. Like they're great. They had a great regular season. They have a great defense, so they can afford not to, right? But they're gonna need on an and I thought it was gonna be Jay Ivey, but then everything with Jay
Mm.
Ivey happened. Dennis Jenkins has been great, like to the best of his abilities, but y'all need a certified
I
ball
like
handler.
Dennis Jenkins. I like him a lot, but I think like they should have traded for Michael Porter Jr.
Mm, mm. I
Like,
get
cause
that. I get
relying on
that.
Tobias Harris, he's too old, man. He's not gonna give you that. I mean, he's not playing bad, but
Hmm.
he's not giving you 20 points though.
Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. I feel like it would be a good fit. But I think they didn't want to gut their roster. I think they're trying to, you
Mm.
know, feel it out, because I feel like the asking price for Michael Porter Jr. might have been a bit steep, because the Nets are rebuilding.
And one thing I'll say to conclude on, like on the Pistons, is this guy Schroeder is missed there.
Yeah, for
Schroeder
sure.
is missed like that like he was alleviating a lot of pressure off Kate because Marcus Sess is a great player, but he's not really a point guard that knows how to get people involved. He's
Hmm.
coming in trying to score points too.
Hmm. Hmm.
So and those guys that they have, they need to be catered. They can't like most guys in the Pistons. Let's
Yeah,
be honest. They can't even do a crossover.
yeah. Duncan
They're
Robinson as
they're
well.
athletic guys that they have the two shooters, Kevin Herter and Duncan Robinson. The other guys are just athletic guys that looking to get the ball, shoot if they're open. If there's someone is running off to the line, drive by, explode to the
Hmm.
rim. So
Hmm.
they're
Hmm.
highly dependent on Cade. But I mean,
What's
he's a great
another?
player, but I don't see them beating the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round, honestly.
Yeah, not the way
But
that
let's
this
see
team is
game three, see
structured.
what happens. But what do you think is gonna be the end of game three?
What Magic Pistons?
Yeah, Magic Pinson.
I think it's gonna be more of game two, to be honest. You'll not find me putting my trust in the Magic ever.
Nah, you can't.
You feel
I
me?
love Desmond Bain. That's the only guy I trust in that team. Is Desmond Bain. I don't trust them other dudes, man. And I love Franz Wagner, but
I also love Franz Wagner. This is the season where I realized that Franz might be better than Paulo.
no, he is better than Paulo.
Yeah,
But you know how NBA things work.
yeah.
Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about two more games. First, I want to talk about
Mhm.
Portland versus Spurs because
Yeah,
I
that's what
like
I
that
wanted to
game. I
talk
watched
about.
that game. I like that game a lot, personally speaking.
I
The
wanted to
way,
talk about it. First of all, that it showed the great weakness that it showed how much the Spurs depend on Wembanyama
mm, mm,
because they play way different when he's not on there. I think I saw some stats like the shot distribution for Castle, Harper, and Fox when Wembanyama's not playing. I don't remember the exact stats, but
mm.
when he's not playing, they're taking a majority of their shots in the mid range as compared to when he is playing, where they're taking a
Mm.
majority of them at the rim.
I have to call
Which
out De'Aaron Fox. Bro, you're the superstar. You're the best player in the team once Wemby's out. You shouldn't be taking 14 shots in that
here's
game.
the thing, though. Darren Fox has been stinking it up for a while now, bro. I remember what was the game? What was the last game of the season? He shot like three frees in a row, missed all of them. Free clutch frees, yeah, against the Nuggets.
Yeah,
It was
against the Nuggets.
like I get what you're saying, but this is not a case of him just playing bad when they needed him to step up. He's just been playing bad in general. You feel me?
Exactly. And one thing I have to say about the Spurs, I love Castle. Like you see, if I was someone in the NBA, I'll probably compare myself to Stephon Castle, the way he plays, like in the way like he does the things I like doing on the court, like as a guard, like a guard that rebounds, he's trying to defend, he sets screens. Like I
Hmm.
saw him do a pick and roll with I think it was with Dylan Harper, and they threw him a lob. This dude just like a big. Like he does all the little things, but he's so much like he's a better. mid-range shooter than the Thompson twin, but they're so similar in the way that like they get buckets because of their talent.
Hmm.
They can
And
get to
they're
the
athletic.
17, 18 point mark. But until he gets that consistent jump shot, I don't see Castle becoming a 25 point per game scorer.
Here's the thing, though. At least his jumper is way more fluid. It looks way
Exactly.
more. It's way better than the Thompson twins. The Thompson twins, it kind of seems like a lost cause at some points. You feel me? But I do have hope. I hope that they can improve their jump shots. But Stephon
He at
Castle is
least
way
can
ahead.
shoot open and make those dudes, bro.
They can't even shoot free throws, bro. I think
Yeah,
Asar shot 66% this season or something like that.
that's terrible.
But yeah, I was gonna say it's not only Wemby's impact on the Spurs offensively. The defense is just, bro, when he went down, School Henderson, he's been playing well, right? But that just gave him
He went
all,
off.
yeah, just nobody can stop him in transition. The mid-range game was going, the free pointers were going.
Woo. When he made that base like the perfect step back, I'm like, ooh, this boy is on today. I'm like, what?
Exactly. And props to Portland's defense as well. They have great defenders. They have Tumani Kamara is amazing.
Man,
They
he's
have
the most
Drew,
underrated defender in NBA, man.
yeah, for sure. Drew Holiday, shout out Drew Holiday, of course. Time Lord, will forever be the
Bro,
best on the
I was
Celtics.
surprised because I didn't watch a Portland game problem. Some don't shoot threes now.
I was I was surprised by that as well.
I saw him
Like,
make 2 corner threes. I'm like, what? If this dude knew how to do this in Boston, they would have
bro,
won the chip.
for real. Everybody's shooting freeze now. Remember when Andre Drummond shot the
Mm.
freeze to fucking close out? I don't remember the team, right? But everybody shooting freeze now. I wake up, Clint Capella just made his first career free. I'm like, with and
What?
he shot two frees that game. Who let him shoot two frees? I have no idea, but everybody's doing it now.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm old school, man. If I see Clint Capella shoot 1 3, I'm a coach. I'm benching him, bro. You come sit with me, dog. Nah, nah. Like Time Lord form, he looks fluid. You can tell that he's been putting in work. That's why I was like, damn, this dude has really been putting work. I was like, wow, that like what the fuck? I was like, wow, surprised because it's like some dudes, you see them shoot, you like, okay, this guy is fluid. He can shoot. It's like Bam his first years. You knew he could have the potential to shoot threes. It just didn't shoot. It's different from this dude. What's his name? Rudy Gobert, for example.
Yeah.
Like this dude shoots like this, bro. He shoots like a kid.
Hey, but the real ones remember. Real ones were there when Rudy Gobert hit that fadeaway on Jokic in the
Whoa,
finishing
that
quarter.
was crazy. And that's still that was game seven.
Yeah, Game 7. Till this day, I will never forget that in my life.
What the hell, bro? What
What's
the
the other
hell?
game?
Let's talk about the game yesterday that we have to talk about the Suns versus Thunder because I think like the refereeing is starting to get a bit ridiculous in a
Bro,
way.
the head of referees or some shit. I saw some shit on Twitter where he was a Thunder fan, you know. He used to tweet like "Let's go Thunder" or whatever the hell.
Just,
Bro,
man. The
not
NBA
even
gotta sort
not
it
even
out
the
because they
not even the
you know what's
referees,
happening? They
bro.
got too many bad refs in the NBA right now. Too many bad
For real.
refs.
But here's the thing. Just one thing. Just one thing. I saw Chet Holmgren try to do, the Kobe, like the pump fake jump into you
Yeah,
jumper.
yeah.
I saw Chet Holmgren, yeah, how tall is Chet Holmgren? He's 7'1", right? I saw
Seven, seven,
seven
two,
foot
seven,
one,
three.
7'2" Chet Holmgren. Try that on who? Colin Gillespie? I don't remember who it is. I just know he was 6 foot. He pump fakes him. That dude isn't even close. Then he jumps into him, and it was called a foul. And
That
you
Devin
know,
Booker tech was crazy.
yeah, and everything else about this game, it's not even because it's first versus AC. They were gonna lose anyways, but like
Yeah, they
One
were
thing,
gonna lose, but I think is the game was gonna be close. Cause look, I watched the whole first half, and then I tapped into the end of the third. I was like, what the fuck? This dude's cause I'm like, man, this game is over. These dudes
nah,
are
but
down by
this
20
was
again.
shout out Shade. This was Shade. This was Shade. This was
But
Shay putting his foot down and saying like, we're not gonna lose to these niggas.
but if it wasn't for Shea, these dudes were gonna lose today.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for
Devin
sure.
Booker gotta play better if they want to win. Like if they wanna win game three, Booker gotta come in and score 30.
One thing I want to talk about, they lost J Dub, which
Mm,
they've been without J Dub for a huge chunk of the season, but
mm,
it's kind of big for them because J Dub, I went back and saw like just this game, he was hooping. I think he had like 19 points, like
mm.
7 of 11. So and the frees were going down when J Dub's frees are going down, like because he's a great slasher. We know that he's great at creating opportunities for his teammates when he's going downhill. But when his frees are going as well on top of that, it's dangerous for whatever team defender are facing. So he went down, but like I said, they've been without him for a huge chunk of the season. Other players have always stepped up. Like, OKC has janitors that can give you 12 points off the bench, you feel me?
Look,
That can create
my
off the
my
dribble.
thing with them is that they got Jared McCain. If they didn't have Jared McCain, I'll be like they definitely losing. But since they got those two light skinned dudes, Jared McCain and AJ Williams, I think
Uh-huh.
they can win.
I mean, yeah, but that's what I told you. Like, Jared McCain it's just gives them a great two-man game with their centers, and he's a great
Mm.
shooter. Jared McCain is a great player. I don't know
He's a
why.
great player, man. Philadelphia,
Sixers
man.
should have traded Quentin Grimes before they traded Jared McCain. You feel me? Not to.
Bro, they should have traded Embiid even, man. Trade that nigga, bro. Trade that nigga, bro. That nigga,
Who's
bro,
the
that nigga's got all type. If that nigga's not injured, he gets either face paralysis,
appendicitis?
appendicitis, and like yo, no disrespect, like yo, God bless you, my nigga. Hopefully you can play 10 more years, get healthy. But it's crazy, bro. His
Bro,
body is crazy, bro.
he makes $70 million. Would you trade for Joel Embiid? He was
Fuck
gonna
no,
trade for Joel Embiid. Unfortunately, that's
fuck
just the
no.
predicament that they're in right now. But like it ain't all that bad because it's kind of like the Mavs situation where like you lost Luca but you have Coop. You feel me? They're watching Maxi VJ Edgecombe and they're kind of like okay, life is not that bad.
Yeah.
Are there any more
But
games that I'm forgetting or did we address all of them?
now we address all of it. I just want to talk a bit more about Depot before we wrap it up because I feel like Devin Booker is such a great player, in my opinion. Like we can like joke about like yo the Suns have been trash, but he's at the level, almost at the level, just a tier below Luca, Shea, all these dudes. Because we can talk all that shit, but he's made a finals run. He's had very impressive playoff performances before, or like
Mhm.
all-time great playoff performances. So it's not like he's not capable. But in this team, it's very difficult to maximize. Plus, Jalen Green, man, he's just a bad basketball player.
I was already waiting for the discourse when he had those great playing games. Like, man, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
I thought like I was one of them dudes that was like, damn, maybe he changed. Maybe he's coming. Man, he tricked us like that woman that he cuffs tricking him. Cause man, bro, like when I watch the game, I get pissed because like you see if there's a trap in the baseline and you literally try to go baseline and do a spin move or a step back. I'm like, or like I rap. I'm like, is this guy doing?
Here's the thing about Jalen Green that people don't get. Jalen Green has got by his whole life playing basketball because he is extremely athletic. And that's that. Like he doesn't even know how to handle the ball. He's 6'4", and like he doesn't have handles. He just
He's like
nothing.
KD for me, bro. He can dribble, do the shift, but he can't control the ball when you need him, like to protect
He
the
cannot
ball.
get to his spots. I'm not even sure he has spots. You
Nah,
know,
he can't even
like
get to his spot. Like at least KD can get to his spot. He can't even get to his spot,
exactly like he just has this very explosive first step and long strides to where
bro.
he can get
He's a
half
more
a step.
athletic Jordan Poole, bro.
Don't do my boy like that.
No,
Jordan
but for
Poole.
real, look at the career averages,
Fair enough.
percentages, and
Fair
you could
enough.
even argue Jordan Poole is a better shooter.
Have you seen Jordan Poole play this year on the
I
Pelicans?
mean, but when he had minutes, look at him, Jalen Green.
Fair.
At least
Fair.
Jordan Poole was showing up in playoff games. This
Yeah.
dude in his whole career has only had one good playoff game.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't had that many, to be fair.
One. He only has one good
No, no,
playoff
I'm
game.
saying playoff games in general in his
Now he
career.
doesn't.
He's only had nine, so, but still, fair point. Just before we wrap up, I just wanted to say I feel like the Rockets discourse is very disingenuous. Like,
Mm.
we're talking about players who are. Is Şengün even 22 yet? I'm not sure. But we're talking
Sengun
about
is
players
23. He's about to
23.
23.
Okay. Talking about players who are 23. Amen is 21, 22. Tari is. They're all in. They're all younger than 25. Like, let's
Mm.
relax on these guys. You know, oh, you can't build around Chingu, you can't build around. Like, relax.
They're young. One thing I'll say is that people gotta get that expectation out of KD. I remember when KD first joined them. I told him, man, they ain't winning now.
Also, but let me just say this. I do hate Jabari Smith Jr. though. That's like, when we got the third pick, I was like, we could have had Paulo. Not that I want Paulo. We could have had Chet, which I wish we had Chet. We got fucking Jabari Smith Jr. My goodness, man. That I had high
Chad
hopes for
would have
him.
complimented
Bro, Chet was
uh,
amazing. Amazing on this team.
with Shengun, even though I think he's a very overrated player, Chad.
He is, but he's only overrated, because he's not a bad player that people think is good.
No,
He's a
definitely
very
not.
good
I just
player.
think people see him. The thing is, people see him because maybe because he was compared to Wemby early on, people see him like he has that potential. I'm like, man, you do
Yeah.
this wild thing, man. You take share out that team, that dude can score no 30 points, bro. We gotta stop playing, bro. This dude, he averaged 18 points. Like Jalen Dub didn't play this season. He still averaged 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
He can't even average 10 rebounds per game. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
even get off the rebound and pull back, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. Nah.
But he would have been great on the Rockets though.
Nah, he definitely. Because now you got Shingun, a guy that's not athletic and once
Hmm.
played with a bat to the basket, and you got him.
Yeah. Like, Chet is just he's a better defender than Jabari. He's a better
And
shooter
I
than
love him
Jabari.
as a team player. Chad is a very good team player, winner, but I think he's a role player. People see him as a superstar, all star. He's a role player. Like if, especially with his All NBA thing, Jalen Duran, like Chad, they should be in the All NBA team for role players. No, like for real,
No, but
man.
I get you.
There's a difference between a guy that you know, okay, this guy is a second option, is a first option. These are guys you can give the ball, say like, yo, go win us a game. Give
Hmm.
I dare you to give Chad the ball. Yo, go win us a game. You're gonna get swept, man. But
Man,
that's
I
it. That
appreciate you for having me one more time.
I for sure, for sure.
Gonna watch
This
some more
weekend
games.
also got the Boston Celtics against Philly, game three
Hmm.
in Philadelphia. I
In
I don't really
Philadelphia.
expect.
Are they gonna be playing with the black jerseys? I think I read somewhere where they're gonna be
I
using
think
the
they.
classic
I'm not
jerseys.
sure, but I don't see them. I think Philly
I
might.
feel like I feel like they can take one game just off the aura of that jersey. Like, you know, I don't know. It's something
Man,
about, as a
that's
fan
Tatum's
watching that, you're
backcourt.
gonna what?
That's Tatum's backyard, man. That's Tatum's backyard.
He
he got,
did score.
yeah,
He did score 50 on them boys in a
man,
game.
he scored 16 points in 2 minutes that time. Remember, that game had 3 points. He finished the
Yeah,
game with 19. That was crazy.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Lakers Rockets also don't expect because this is our last part for this week. So
I'm
I just want to go over all the game. The Lakers Rockets, I don't really expect. I don't
I'm
know.
not watching that. I'm not even watching that.
I
Just
think the Rockets might win game 3.
you cannot
I
tell me
think they're
that.
gonna lose game 3. I think they're gonna win game 4.
Watching a Rockets game in 2026 is torture. Like, I'm good on this. Next season, next season my Rockets will just. I'm not watching
Yo,
that
shout
game.
out to Luke Kennard, man. Since we talk about Lakers Rockets, shout out to Luke Kennard.
I'm not. I'm never shouting out. I'm never shouting out now. Done. I'm
Shout
never.
out Luke Kennard because 27, 23 points has been solid. But one thing I have to say is this:
And
the
that nigga
Rockets,
shot a bro. That nigga shot a 360 step back on Reed Shepard. Since when could he do this? The,
man, he
he
did
ain't
it
never.
games out.
Yeah, the last time he done did this was in high school.
In Duke.
Like legit,
Nah, he
legit.
was great at Duke. Remember?
Yeah, but he wasn't as nice as he was in high school. I'm pretty sure he has
Obviously,
this. I'm pretty sure he has the state record in like total points scored in his high school career,
man, he
which is
probably come
crazy
from
when
them
you
trash
remember that he
states,
played
bro.
in what?
He probably comes from a trash state, man.
No, 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 bro. He played in Ohio, the same
Oh,
state
for
as
real?
LeBron James.
And he
Exactly,
got the record for points.
exactly. So he was dead nice in high school. So what
No,
you're
that's
seeing
cool.
now is shit he was doing in high school, but he ain't never did it in the league until
But
it's
to be
time
honest
to
with
play
you,
my Rockets.
he's
You
never
feel me?
been a bad player, like offensively.
No,
Like
no,
even
no,
when he
no,
was in the Grizzlies and they
not at
they played
all.
their series against the Lakers, he was
Yeah.
solid offensively. The problem with him has
No,
always been defensively.
he's always been nice. I'm just saying he was never 360 step back nice.
Obviously, of course, man.
You feel me? But now he's playing the Rockets and suddenly everything's going in. You feel me? Like let's not talk about this anymore. Like that's torture.
They
Cause
announced Wemby's probably gonna miss up to game 5, 4 or 5. So
man, that boy was literally out cold for a couple of seconds. Like he should get his rest.
yeah, so I don't know if the Spurs can win game 3 in Portland. I don't know,
I hope they do. I really don't like the Blazers. I loved the Blazers
but
before they got dead.
I like Danny Avdija is playing. He can ball now.
No, he can
Like
ball. He can ball. It's just the whole. Let's not mix
yeah,
politics.
yeah, I know, already know where you try to go. Yeah, but
But I
one
don't.
thing I have to say is
He
this:
don't rub me the yeah. What we saying?
Dylan Harper has to do more if they want to win. He has to do more. Him
He's a
and
rookie.
De'Aaron Fox has to
There's
play
only
like
so
a
much
first
you can
option.
expect from him. What?
De'Aaron Fox has scored 25. Dylan Harper has to try to get to 15.
I don't see that happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. De'Aaron Fox
You
has
don't see
been
Dylan
playing
Harper
more
scoring
of a
15?
what?
You don't see Dylan Harper scoring
No,
15?
I don't see De'Aaron Fox scoring 25.
I mean, Drew Holiday is guarding him, man. It's not like so.
He's already been playing like trash. Now you got Drew Holiday on you. I'm sorry.
And
That's
Castle got to start making some threes, man, because it's not looking good, man.
yeah.
Game 1 they won, but he shot terribly.
This series is gonna be kind of Wemby's MVP case because you're seeing how valuable he is to that Spurs team. You feel me?
Mm, mm.
The- Everyone
And
was saying, "Oh no, he went and cried on the broadcast. Now he's an MVP finalist." Like, look at how the Lakers are performing without Luca and without Reeves, and just look at how the Spurs are performing without Wemby.
exactly.
You
And
feel me?
people, I feel like people exaggerate on the Lakers. That's what pisses me off. The Lakers, no one evaluates the Lakers correctly. Like for me. they've always been a second round team this season. I told them like they're gonna win first round, they're gonna lose in the second round. But some niggas are starting to twerk it up and see the Lakers get into the conference finals now.
Have you never? Is this your first? Is this your first rodeo? Do you not know Lakers fans?
Man, it's
Is this your
annoying,
first
bro.
go round with Lakers fans?
Every year, bro, I get into an argument, especially when they used to play the Nuggets. This year we're gonna beat Jokic. And they will be winning the game by 20. I'll just tell them like, relax. They're gonna walk you down. And the Nuggets will walk them down. Walk them down. Jamal Murray, buzzer
I
beater.
I have a
Jokic,
lot of
buzzer
respect
beater.
for Lakers fans because they're actually delusional. They're actually, but I love it. I love it. I love. It's a lot of hope in their hearts. You feel me? There's a lot of
They
hope in
see
their hearts.
things that no one else sees it, bro. Because I'm being legit, bro. They even saw Anthony Davis being like better than Giannis at the stage. I'm like, what?
Hey, here, hey. I'm gonna say is I was riding that train up to like 2020, cause and
Nah.
Pelicans Anthony Davis was really him. You feel
I'll
me?
tell you something about Anthony Davis. I've always had this opinion. He's the most talented power forward that I've ever seen, outside of
Yeah,
Kevin Garnett. But
for
my
sure.
problem with him is this. Very simple. It's here. You see this? There's a difference between him and Giannis. He doesn't have this shit. Because this nigga, Giannis scores 50 points. The next game he's trying to score 40, 50. Anthony Davis scores 50 points. I remember there was a game in 2016. Like he scored 59. Next game, this dude scored 8 points. That's Anthony Davis' career for you, bro. Even
For
against
sure.
the Nuggets, why they lost? Because of fucking Anthony Davis. Because you scored 25 points up to the third quarter, like going toe to toe with Jokic. Fourth quarter, 2 points, zero, two, zero. Man, I'm not playing that about no AD, man.
I
Look,
feel it. That's
he was
the
supposed to be the first option in Dallas. They gave him the opportunity to get like no LeBron. What he did, play 16 games, man.
hey. Here's the thing. He was hooping that first game. That first game. I'm
He
gonna just chalk
was.
it up to injury. He's kind of in that Embiid state right now. Like his body is just breaking down.
Man, he's street clothes for a reason, bro. So don't get upset he getting injured. Yo, breaking news. The Bucks hired Taylor Jenkins.
Man, who gives a I don't care, bro. Who cares? They're not doing
Man,
no.
man, he's a great coach for the Bucks. Like
Who?
honestly, like
What? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Not to hate, not to hate, but they're not doing anything. They don't have the cap space. They don't have the assets.
they gotta
I
trade
love
Giannis, bro.
exactly. Just trade Giannis. They're talking about breaking news. The Bucks have a new coach, and you know what was
Man, they gotta
breaking
get
news?
Giannis. In my
When
opinion, trade Giannis for go. I think I'll probably go to Minnesota and
what
ask
are
for
you gonna
Jaden
get
Mc.
out of
I would ask for Jaden McDaniels and Julius Randle. I get a solid young player and a solid vet, and
I
I'll
don't.
probably ask for if they have draft picks, but I don't think Minnesota has draft picks.
They don't. They don't. And
So
I don't think that I think the Timberwolves would be willing to part with Jaden McDaniels. Him and Ant
man,
have a real close relationship, you feel me? Don't ever trade your best player's best friend.
yeah, that is true. That is true. One thing I have to say though is I think if OKC don't win this year, go get Giannis, man. Stop accumulating them picks, man. Go get Giannis. Go get Giannis. Man, go get Shaq and Kobe, man. That's the real Shaq and Kobe. You know people like making this Shaq and Kobe graphic.
Yeah,
That's literally Shaq and Kobe, SGA and Giannis.
here's the thing
And
though.
SJ is not the type of point guard that's trying to dribble all the time. So he would fit very well with Giannis.
I don't want them to do that, but it would be wise for them to do that. But I don't want them to do that at all.
They could easily trade Jalen Dub or Chet and a couple picks.
They don't even need to do all that. They could just trade picks, like just pure picks, just send picks. Then they have like 70 picks. You feel me?
Man, they got that. Man, the Clippers just fuck it up, man. They had to lose their fucking playing game, man. Fuck the Clippers, bro. Fuck the Clippers, bro. I swear to God, bro. There's no team that Like if there's one team you should never trust, bro, it's the Clippers, bro. Never in my life. I'm
Clippers
trusting the
been
Clippers,
cursed,
bro.
bro. They been cursed.
There's no way, bro. With in the let's wrap it up. In the 2010s, with the amount of great teams they had, no, only one conference finals to show for. I mean,
Yeah.
not even one.
Oh yeah, no. They didn't even. No, they have one. They have one.
They had in 2021. I'm talking with
2021.
Chris
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah.
zero. Even
Zero.
this Kawhi era, like this season, the reason why they didn't make the playoffs because they started 6-23, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, but that's it, my people. This is the end of our pod.
I appreciate
Tap
everyone
in
for
to
tapping
game.
in.
Yeah, for
Next week we
sure.
got more for y'all. More hoops talk. More Rockets fan pain. You know.
This
For
weekend is game three. It's just game threes, right? So,
I think you will get a game four before our next episode.
you sure?
I think so. I'm not
Because
sure. I'm not sure, but I think
our
so.
next episode is Monday.
So maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't think so. Because today is the first round of game threes. So there's a game three today, Thursday to Friday. Then Friday there's a game three, and then Saturday. Oh, there's gonna be game four Sunday. So we're gonna be reacting probably to the first game fours on Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
On Monday, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me
for
once
sure,
again.
man. Yo, appreciate everyone that tapped in, man. And we out, man.
We out.
Stay
We out.
tuned to the next one. We're back at the same time on Monday. Bless, man. Have a
It's
good
out the
weekend, my
mud. We
nigga.
got Rashad McCants.
Man, what Rashad McKay? We got Bam, 83.
We got bam. Factor this in. I can get Bam's 80 free.
Man, episode's over, man. Episode over, man. We out, man. See you, man.